Samsung's wearable landscape has expanded once again with a brand new form factor, this time the Galaxy Ring, which joins the ranks of the Galaxy Watch 7 and the Watch Ultra. Let's dive into what we know about these wearables to help you decide which is the best one for you, which best fits your needs, and answer a few burning questions. So it's obvious right away that the Galaxy Watch 7 and the Galaxy Ring are made for different things and for different audiences. Like most smartwatches, the Watch 7 has all the bells and whistles. If you want notifications, deep fitness tracking, third-party apps and Google-powered services right there on your wrists, then you probably want a Wear OS watch. You can't replicate a display without one, so if you need or want visual feedback, the Galaxy Ring might not be ideal for you. However, the Galaxy Ring is a couple of things in one. It's an inconspicuous piece of jewellery that stuffs in some nice tech under the surface, and at under 3 grams on all of the size options, the Samsung Galaxy Ring is designed for 24/7 health monitoring versus the proposed 48-hour window that the Galaxy Watch 7 and the Watch Ultra can actually offer you. While the Galaxy Watch 7 has 40mm and 44mm sizes, the Watch Ultra has a 47mm version. You have up to 9 sizes of the Galaxy Ring for you to choose from out there. This means that you can find the perfect size for any of your digits, but it is worth noting that the Galaxy Ring is only available for some reason in US sizing scales of 5 to 13. The design is clean. I have to admit it is basic, but I do really like this. Each ring is a solid loop of titanium with a minor concave shape or chassis that is in tandem with that titanium finish and an IP68 rating and 10 ATM water resistance, or at least in theory should be more durable, or at least long-term durability of this should be greater than a smartwatch. Given the size and shape differences, the Galaxy Ring is the better fitness tracking option if you do want something that doesn't get in the way. The downside is that you must measure your finger first, which means no adjustability, as you probably expected. Samsung offers sizing kits to help you find the perfect fit for your digits. One thing that probably should be noticed is that if you do gain or lose weight, then the ring might not fit properly. You may have guessed that. The Galaxy Watch 7 only just requires a strap adjustment in the same scenario, so it's something to note before you go out and purchase this. Personally, I really don't like the constricting feeling of a ring, and there are some nodules in this that I did think make this a little bit more uncomfortable. I'm absolutely paranoid it'll get stuck on my fingers, so for me, it's an absolute no-go, and I can completely understand though why some people do like the idea of a smart wearable in this form factor, and I do think Samsung has really knocked out of the park this time around. Samsung doesn't specifically recommend wearing the Galaxy Ring for some workouts though, things like weightlifting, especially if you have a barbell. While the design should withstand these specific kinds of workouts, it might not be great for potential snag risks on your fingers when worn, and that is something that a lot of gyms out there will know anyway. There are similar risks with a smartwatch, but it's not directly in the line of fire, so to speak, in those scenarios. So for me at least, the Galaxy Ring might not be a great option, or it might not be the option for you depending on your specific fitness activities. Because you can't interact with anything on the Galaxy Ring as well, it relies on gestures, so a finger pinch allows you to do some things on your phone. You can actually use the double pinch to take photos on your camera or dismiss alarms. That's it for now. I do think it would be great to see more, or at least see this expanded in the future with software updates, as the Galaxy Watch has a double pinch gesture of its own that can do a little bit more, like alarms, the camera, and a few other things on top of that. So without a screen and no direct interactive functions, the Galaxy Ring is laser focused on basic health tracking. There simply isn't room for lots of sensors in this device hardware of this particular type. It does the basics like sleep pattern tracking, heart rate and blood oxygen level monitoring. It also has skin temperature readings baked in, and even features period cycle tracking and detailed sleep data points for movement levels, heart rate and respiratory rate. A new metric called Energy Score though has been introduced, which combines many of those aforementioned metrics to rate your daily output levels. This analyzes your sleep and recent stats, or fitness that is, to help you understand your daily condition and gives you wellness tips if you do drop below a certain level on that Energy Score rating. The Galaxy Watch 7 does have this, but on the other hand it is an extremely versatile smartwatch. It has all of the predecessor's core fitness tracking features, but an improved bioactive sensor for more accurate tracking on lots of workouts across lots of different sports and fitness modes. The major key difference here lies in how you access the data. The Galaxy Watch 7 naturally has that built-in display, allowing you to view your health metrics and notifications, and even interact with apps directly there on your wrist. The Galaxy Ring, lacking that display, means you're almost always tethered to a smartphone application to see your data and receive notifications, or be aware they have arrived, because it actually lacks any vibration-based feedback so it's completely passive as a health and fitness wearable. As you'd expect, the Galaxy Ring's auto workout functions are fairly limited compared to those of the Watch 7 and the Ultra models. You only get automatic running, walking, and menstrual cycle tracking available. Inactive alerts on your paired smartphone do let you know when it's time to get moving, but again, you are relying on your smartphone for a lot of that. While the Galaxy Ring and the Galaxy Watch 7 might seem like different options, they kind of work better as a pair though. The watch's GPS tracking and broader functionality enhance the Ring's focus on continuous, discrete health monitoring. When worn together, heart rate measurements are said to be more accurate, and it means that you can leave the Galaxy Watch behind when you just want to go for a run or a long walk, and it should save battery across both of these devices too well. To put it simply, I think if you care about accurate data, the Galaxy Ring might not be the ideal solo accessory for you to go out and pick up. Samsung touts up to 7 days of battery life with the Galaxy Ring from a single charge, and that is a huge advantage over the Galaxy Watch 7, which will typically require daily charging to keep going. If you're using the watch though in tandem with the Ring, you might get longer times between charges as well, as I noted, as the workload is slightly shared between each wearable. That said, we haven't had the opportunity to fully test this yet, so we'll have to take Samsung's word for that. A brand new charge cradle has been designed for the Galaxy Ring though, to account for its new form factor. The carry case doubles as a charger, and I think this is more like a pair of earbuds, a case for a pair of earbuds. This keeps the Galaxy Ring protected, and it means you can take it with you if you're not wearing it, and can be used with wireless chargers or a USB-C cable. There is no change in the Watch 7 charging method, it's the same magnetic puck that has been used on previous models. When we look at the bigger picture, I have to say the pricing is one of the biggest downsides to the Galaxy Ring right now. It definitely has lots of benefits over a smartwatch or even basic fitness trackers, because it's really a regular piece of jewellery. However, at $400, and you do actually lose out on quite a few important things to account even for that tiny size and shape. I will say even so, the tracking options might be enough given those compromises. As is always the case, ultimately the choice between the Galaxy Ring and the Galaxy Watch 7 hinges on your priorities. The Galaxy Ring definitely holds immense potential for those seeking a discrete health tracker with long battery life. If you value a comprehensive smartwatch experience with fitness tracking, notifications, app integration, and more on top of that, then the Galaxy Watch 7 is naturally going to be a better fit. Even so, the possibility of these wearables working together seamlessly definitely opens up exciting possibilities for a truly holistic health and fitness ecosystem right from Samsung. Do you think though that the Galaxy Watch Ring is worth the money? I'm personally not 100% convinced, but I realise I'm probably not the target market. I'm more of a watch guy anyway. Let me know what you think in the comments sections below, and thanks to our legendary channel members on screen now. We love you guys, but until next time, I hope you enjoyed this fairly brief comparison of two brand new wearables from Samsung, and I will speak to you later.